Hello, friends. Let's continue the Power of Subconscious Mind series. The book, The Power of Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. We are in page 19. The subconscious mind cannot reason like your conscious mind. Your subconscious mind cannot agree controversially. Hence, if you give it wrong suggestion, it will accept as true. अगर आप कुछ भी रॉन्ग इन्फॉर्मेशन दोगे अपने सबकॉन्शियस माइंड को, वो एक्सेप्ट करेगा कि वो सही है, and it will proceed to bring them to pass as conditions, experience, and events. All things that happen to you are based on your thought impressed on your subconscious mind through belief. If you have conveyed erroneous concept to your subconscious mind, then your method of overcoming them is by repetition of constructive, harmonious thought, frequently repeated, which your subconscious mind accepts, through forming new and healthy habits of thoughts and life. For your subconscious mind is a seat of habit. आप अपने माइंड में जो हैबिट डालोगे, जो डेली टॉक करोगे, सेल्फ टॉक विथ योर सेल्फ, इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग पॉजिटिव टू योर सेल्फ, positive thing will happen. If you're talking negative, if you're just feeling lethargy, if you're feeling bad about yourself, that will happen. So your thought process of daily affair is very important. So subconscious mind, if you want to change the habits of your thinking process, you have to give positive messages to your subconscious mind. The habitual thinking of conscious mind establishes deep grooves into your subconscious mind. This is very favorable for you if your habitual thoughts are harmonious, peaceful and constructive. हमेशा पॉजिटिव सोचिए, पीसफुल सोचिए, हार्मोनियस सोचिए and constructive. With a limited, within your acceptable limits. If you are indulge in fear, worry or other destructive forms of thinking, आप अगर हमेशा डरे हुए रहोगे, चिंता में रहोगे और अदर डिस्ट्रक्टिव फॉर्म्स में रहोगे, तो द रेमेडी इज टू रिकॉग्नाइज द ऑप्टिमम omnipotence of your subconscious mind and degree freedom, happiness and perfect health. Your subconscious mind being creative and one with your divine source will proceed to great freedom and happiness which you can innocently desist. Page 20. The tremendous power of suggestion. You must realize by now that your conscious mind is a watchman at the gate, and its chief function is to protect your subconscious mind from the false impression. You are not aware of the basic law of mind. Your subconscious mind is amenable to suggestions. As you know, your subconscious mind does not make comparison or construction, neither does it reason and think out of for itself. This latter function belongs to your conscious mind. It simply reacts to the impression given to you by a conscious mind. It does not show a preference for one course of action to another. The following classic example for the tremendous power of suggestion. Suppose you approach a mind Suppose you approach a timid looking passenger on the board ship and say to him something like, "You look very ill. How the pale you are. I feel certain you are going to be seasick. Let me help you to your cabin." The passenger turns pale. Your suggestion of seasickness associates itself to his own fear and foreboding. He accepts your aid down to the birth and thinks negative suggestion which is accepted by him is realized. different reaction to the same suggestion. It is true that different people will react different ways to the same suggestions because of your subconscious mind conditionings or belief. For example, if you go to the seller of a sheep and say to him sympathetically, "My dear fellow, looking to you looking very ill, aren't you going to feel sick? You look me to as you were going to be sick, Dick." According to the temperament, or he either laugh at you as joke or express a mild irritation. Your suggestion falls on a deaf ear in this instant because your suggestion of C6 is associated in his mind with your own immunity from it. Therefore, it is suggested that it is not fear or worry but the self confidence. The dictionary meaning suggests that a act or instance of putting something in one's mind, the mental process by which the thought or idea suggested is entertained, accepted, or put into effect. Your, you must remember that a suggestion cannot be imposed something on your subconscious mind against the will of the conscious mind. कुछ भी नहीं होता है विदाउट द विल ऑफ कॉन्शियस माइंड. सबकॉन्शियस माइंड बस काम करता है लाइक ए लेबर, लाइक द लेबर क्लास पीपल, एंड द ट्रू लीडर इज कॉन्शियस माइंड. Try to understand. True leader is conscious mind, and subconscious mind is just मुझे 100 तल्ला बिल्डिंग बनाना है. तो डिसीजन क्या है? आर्किटेक्ट डिज़ाइन देता है, डिसीजन देता है, आइडिया देता है, सब कुछ देता है, लेबर काम करते हैं. तो इन सिमिलर वे आवर सबकॉन्शियस कॉन्शियस माइंड इज ए आर्किटेक्ट एंड सबकॉन्शियस माइंड आर लेबर. 1,000 लेबर लगा है, आर्किटेक्ट सिर्फ 5 है. तो सोच लीजिए आप, वही कॉन्शियस माइंड वही करता है. In other words, your conscious mind has the power to reject the suggestion given. In the case of a seller, he has no fear of seasickness. He has convinced himself of his immunity, and the negative suggestions has absolutely no power to evoke fear. तो जो वो सेलर है, अगर आप उसको डिस्करेज करेंगे भी, वो अपने अगर माइंड को वो मैसेज नहीं देता है तो वो उसको रिएक्ट नहीं करेगा, उसका माइंड इसको एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेगा. The suggestion of seasickness to the other passenger called forth in dwelling to fear of seasickness. Each of us has his inner fears, belief, opinion, and in the inner assumptions, rules and govern out lives. A suggestion has no power in or and of itself, except if you accept it mentally. This, this causes subconscious power to flow into the limited and restricted way to the nature of suggestions. How he lost his arms. Every 2 to 3 years or 2 years, I've given a series of lectures at the London Truth Forum in the Catdocs Hall. This is a forum I founded number of years ago. Dr. Evil Fleet, the director, told me an article which appeared in English newspaper dealing the power of suggestion. This is a suggestion a man gave to his subconscious mind over a period of 2 years. I would give my right arm to see my daughter cured. It appeared that his daughter has a glimmering form of arthritis together with so-called incurable form of skin disease. Medical treatment has failed to eliminate the condition, and the father has intense longing to his daughter healing and expressed his desire in the word for quoted. Dr. Elif Fleet said that the newspaper article pointed out that one day family was riding when their call collided with another. The father right arm was torn off at the soldier, and immediately the daughter's arthritis skin disease vanished. जस्ट लाइक यू सी द मैजिक. वो उन्होंने अपना ये ड्रीम किया कि मैं अपना एक हाथ दे दूंगा अगर मेरे डॉटर का स्क्रीन डिजीज़ ठीक हो जाता है, और वही हुआ. उसका हाथ टूटा और उसका डिजीज़ ठीक हो गया. यू मस्ट रिटर्न गिव योर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड ओनली सजेशन which he'll elevate and inspire you in all the ways. Remember that your subconscious mind cannot take a joke. It takes at your words. वो मजाक भी नहीं समझता है. आप अगर अपने माइंड को जो मैसेज दे रहे हो, जो इन्फॉर्मेशन दे रहे हो, वो उसको एक्सेप्ट करते जाएगा. वो इवन मजाक को भी सीरियस लेता है. सो बी वेरी केयरफुल इन गिविंग एनी मैसेजेस टू योर subconscious mind. How auto suggestion vanishes fear. Illustration of auto suggestion. Auto suggestion means suggesting something definite and specific to oneself. Herbert Parent, in his excellent manual auto suggestion recording the following incident. It is amusing sight. So one has to remember a New York visitor in Chicago looks at his watch, which is had an hour ahead of Chicago time, and telling a Chicago friend that it's 12 o'clock. The Chicago friend, not considering the difference in between the timing of Chicago and New York, tell the New Yorkers that he is hungry and he went to go to lunch. Autosuggestion may be used to vanish fears and others' negative conditions. A young singer has invited to give an auditorium. She had been looking forward to the interview, but the three previous occasions she failed miserably due to the fear of failure. This is young lady and a very good voice, but she has been saying herself, when the time comes for me to sing, maybe won't be like me. I will try, but I am full of fear and anxiety. वो अपने आप को बार बार वो जो लेडी सिंगर है, she has a beautiful voice, but when she go to the stage for singing, she give her message that I am full of fear and having a full of anxiety. Her subconscious mind accept that negative auto suggestions as a request and proceed to manifest them. जो आप अपने माइंड को मैसेज दे रहे हो, वो माइंड एक्सेप्ट करता है और वो उसको लागू करना चालू कर देता है. And bring them into her experience. The cause of is involuntarily auto-suggestions, that is silent fear thoughts, emotionalized and subjectivized. She overcome it by following technique. 3 times a day she isolated herself in the room. She sat out comfortably in an armchair, relaxed her body and closed her eyes. She stilled her mind and body at the best she could. Physically interior, favorable mental massive, and render the mind more repetitive to suggestions. She countered the fear suggestion by saying to herself, I sing beautifully, I poisoned, sinner, confident and calm. She repeated this statement quietly, slowly, and with feeling from 5 to 10 times each sitting. She had 3 such sittings every day, one immediately prior to sleep. At the end of the week, she was completely poisoned and confident. When the invitation to auditorium came, she gave a remarkable and wonderful audition. सर, अगर आप अपने माइंड को एवरीडे मैसेज देंगे, वो उसी हिसाब से काम करने लगेगा, और जब आपका परफॉर्मेंस डे आएगा, you will be perform excellent in the exam. It happened with the exam also. If you start giving positive messages to your mind that I am going to clear this exam and I am the best in my subject, that will going to happen. Thank you, friend. This much for today. We will back again. Bye. Take care.